Mhm. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy October. I have not talked to y'all yet in October at all. It's been a long time watching the replay. Hey, welcome to the replay. Hey, you guys. Welcome in. Whew. Happy October. It kind of feels like it's been a whole month already, and it's only been 3 days into October. How has y'all October been going so far? That's my question. And I have another question for y'all. So as you guys are coming in, I posted the video was very impromptu on Monday, I think it was. And I want to know, did you guys download my free goal setting worksheet? Let me know. And did you guys actually fill it out? I'm asking because I had someone, I don't know if she's on this video right now, but I had someone who commented underneath that video that said, first of all, she thanked me for the worksheet, and she let me know that she used the worksheet, she was implementing it, and she already has met her sales goal for the week, and she hasn't even launched her discount yet. I think sometimes you just need to be able to see you making money in a more tangible way. So if you guys have not, I don't have the link for you right here, but I can maybe find it in a second. But hey, you guys, but what I would suggest is if you haven't already, go to my last video and get that goal setting worksheet, download and use it. Now, it's not like some fancy magic formula for you to make money, but it just helps you to get more real about how you're making your money. It makes it more tangible and more real for you. Hey, y'all. Carla says she has it. If you haven't gotten it, definitely get it. Shreese has it. Hey, y'all. I'm doing good. I am doing amazing. Wow, what an amazing, I've been having such an amazing month so far. It's been very smooth sailing, although I have a lot going on. Like every single day I have something new, like either I'm coaching somebody or having a live session or doing something else. But I love being busy, so I'm not complaining, but it's surprisingly been more smooth than anything else. And I don't know if you guys got my previous email. There was about 65 or so of you guys who submitted your email to know about the boutique intensive. And so I told them that they would know first. So I gave them a few days to have that to themselves. And then I'm just coming on here to let you guys know live. We'll be here for a while. You guys, I'll answer your questions in a second. But I want to let you guys know live that the boutique intensive replay is up on my site and it's on sale right now. It'll go off of sale in a couple of days, but it's on sale right now in case you guys wanted to get it. So I'm going to give you guys the link real quick so y'all can check it out. But if you don't know about the boutique intensive, I sent out some emails today, so you guys should have heard about it if you're on any of my email lists. But essentially, and I want you guys to go click the link regardless if you want to get it or not, because a lot of people were so kind and gracious and left some amazing reviews. I just want you guys to kind of go see what they're saying about the event. But you guys, it's called a boutique, right? And if you don't know what that is, a couple weeks ago, I had a 2-day event where it was very intense. Like the word intensive is not even an exaggeration. In total, we were together for about 6+ hours. And in those 6 hours, I pretty much taught everything that I could in that amount of time about starting your boutique, specifically a boutique business, and then how to make sales and become full-time while you're in that business. And so it was a phenomenal session. We had about 50 people plus people signed up for it and came and did it live. Some people watched the replay already. And then I have a group of people who are in VIP with me right now, and we're getting started. So I'm just so blessed, you guys. But anyway, so if you guys want to check it out, here's the link to it. But the title of this video, we're talking about, basically it's a check-in, okay? We're checking in. Hey, I haven't seen you in so long. Brittany, I'm assuming is who you are. Not Vince and Brittany right now, but maybe it's both of y'all. Hey. But how are y'all doing? Okay, it's a quick check-in. So I gave you guys this free worksheet because I want you guys to really make real your goals. And I didn't do it until today, honestly. And as soon as I did it today, I started to see more sales in my business and overall in all facets of my business, and especially my boutique. And so in the goal setting guide, I would show you mine, but it's all filled in now, so I don't want to share my goals are kind of personal. But if you haven't already, set some goals for yourself and let's get to it. So this is October. People who I'm coaching right now, they're asking is it too late for me to start and be able to have a Black Friday sale? And the answer is no, y'all. It is not too late to get started. You guys know how I am. First of all, if you have the boutique intensive, if you came to the live event, or if you already got the replay, please watch it. Please fill out the complete boutique workbook and really set out a plan for how you're going to start your business. Now, maybe you don't want to start this year. Hey, Jaleesa, hopefully you got my email today. Maybe you don't want to start this year, but I want to push you to start this year if you can. Like if it's in your financial budget. Oh, you guys, I recorded a really, really good video today. I really wanted to have it up right now, but I just told myself to relax and have it up by tomorrow. But it's gonna be like a part 2 to like everything you want to know about starting a boutique. I had to record it a couple times because I was getting too like really passionate, and I was like, I don't want to be yelling at y'all. But anyways, so okay, just Brittany, just Brit. Okay, hey girl. So yes, so I want to check in with you guys. You guys can list your questions. You see, I'm excited. Y'all can list your questions in the chat. Yes, I haven't been here yet this month, which has only been 3 days since this month has been here, but y'all know, I feel like I've been MIA. It seemed impossible. I wanted to get on every day this week so far, but I have just had a lot going on, and I did not want the week to end before I came and told you guys, hey, what's up, okay? Hey, what's up? Said I had a horrible day. Need to start like last month. Listen, do a quick refresh in your mind first. Just dump everything out, all frustration, all doubt, all past due dates, all past deadlines, just dump it out, and I would start fresh. Something I was telling to people who I'm coaching right now with a live session on Tuesday, I was telling them, like, before you start working on your business, do a brain dump and like literally dump out all the gunk, everything, and all the funk, all the gunk, all the chunk, all the whatever, and then just start fresh, because you really have to go in with a clear mindset. Something that I've been thinking about lately is that, do you guys understand that you're starting a business? Kind of like how McDonald's is a business and Amazon is a business and Forever 21 is a business. So is your business. And I want you to look at it at the same caliber as all these other businesses, because they started from somewhere, right? They didn't start off on top. And so you're not gonna start off on top either. And so they started at the very bottom, and you're starting right now also, at the bottom to get started. And so you have to just keep pushing, because I know for a fact that all these businesses did not just say, okay, well, never mind, let me just try again in 10 years, right? They started from somewhere, and now they are where they are today because of their hard work and their persistence, but they just started. Something I tell my students is that starting is the easy part. And if you're starting right now, you're probably like, well, that's not true, because this is not easy at all. But when you actually get into your business, if I have any like current business owners on here right now, you can attest to the fact that just the getting started part, yes, it was difficult, but once you get started, that will be like a breeze compared to everything else. So you have to learn how to overcome now so that you can continually overcome in your business. If you can't start now, you can't keep going next month and the month after that and the year after that, right? You have to get started. And so I know it can be difficult, to get past, well, what do I do? And you guys have so much information in your minds. You need to like just set out a clear plan for yourself and then get started. And so if you have not already gotten the Boutique Intensive replay, if you were not there and you don't have the replay, I feel like everybody who has not started yet needs to have that in their arsenal. Needs to have that, because it's a 2-day event where I tell you everything you need to know. But besides that, there's also a complete boutique workbook. And that workbook alone is everything step by step. Like if you follow the order, and the way that the event is set up is if you follow the order of the things that I teach you, it will take you from starting like branding and then the legal aspect all the way to becoming a full-time entrepreneur. Because the very last lesson that I taught that day on the second day was how to budget to become a full-time entrepreneur. Because as far as, when it comes to paying yourself and becoming full-time, it's just a numbers game, right? Can you budget accordingly to be able to fit in all of your expenses? But you guys, people ask, well, when do you start paying yourself? I started paying myself the very first month that I opened. That first month, I probably made $300, $500, somewhere in there. I don't remember the exact amount. But that very first month, I started paying myself. How? I just made a budget. I made a line in my budget for one of my bills. And so no matter how much I made, 5% was going to my savings account, or 5% was going to my bills. And so I don't know where I'm going with that. But essentially, in all of this, in hindsight, you have to just get started somewhere, right? And so I feel really fresh. I mean, I guess this might just be a fresh word for somebody right now, because I just feel really fresh right now. I feel good. I also just ate, this is totally off topic, I also just ate dinner, and I've been eating like vegan meals lately. Amazing. Okay, I had like a Greek salad with some quinoa and some chickpeas. I'm so full right now. Delicious. But anyways, so yes, you guys, I don't want you guys to just be encouraged. I want you to be like get the steps to actually implement. So as you watch my videos, as you watch everybody's videos, please like be thinking as people are talking through a video, please be thinking and in your mind, be like conceptualizing how this can fit your situation, right? Don't just listen to what I say and try to do step by step what I did, but take it into your own, because it won't become real for you until you can see how all of this fits into your everyday life. Because when the YouTube video is off, when the video is closed and the computer is closed and everybody's gone to bed, you have a real life to go back to. So how does what I'm saying fit into your actual life? If you can't see that, then you won't be able to actually start, because it'll seem like, well, that's nice for her, but it's not gonna work for me. You know, you have to really see it for yourself. You have to put yourself in this position and think, okay, how can this fit in my lifestyle? You have to make room for it, you guys. I'm very passionate because this is real. You know, there's no shortcut to success here. It takes you working. And another question that I get a lot is, you know, how do I market? Where do I begin? How do I get website traffic? How do I do all of this? Have you opened your mouth and said anything about your business yet? You know, marketing is just spreading the word about something, letting someone know about a product, a service, something. That's marketing. You are a marketer about your own business. It's your job to open your mouth and say, hey, y'all, check this out. Hey, you guys, guess what I'm starting? You want to know when I launch? Join my email list, you know? So I think we think about it too difficult sometimes, but let's just get to work. And my thing is, try everything until something works. Try everything, every method of social media, every method of marketing, everything until something works. And then you still do everything. I showed you guys in my marketing webinar that I did like last week, I think it was, how, you know, I use every form of social media for my business. Every way is not my main way, but I'm able to make income in my boutique and in my business through every form of social media. No matter, let's say Facebook might bring me like $200, but it brings me something. Whereas I might have email marketing will bring me $2,000, right? So I have more primary ways, but you know, some ways are stronger than others. But I still try everything. I don't ever not do anything. But this month, and I'm talking, y'all can start asking questions if you want, but this month, you guys, I'm not on Instagram at all. I'm not on Instagram at all. And I will not be getting back on Instagram until the end of this month. I'm doing 21 days of no Instagram. And this is gonna be good. I probably should start recording the process for y'all, because I think a lot of you think that you need Instagram to run and open a business. And I'm not using Instagram at all this month. And I can guarantee you, I will still have a profitable business this month. And so I'm gonna share with you guys, I'm gonna make a video throughout the process. I record every week or something like that, so I can show and share with you guys what I'm doing instead of being on Instagram. But I'm not on there at all. And I'm not on there at all personally. I'm not saying do this. I'm just saying that I'm not on it at all because it's such a distraction for me. Like, it's not even my main way for marketing, but I can fall into comparison. Like, I fall into comparison. Like, I might see somebody else doing something. I might be like, oh, I need to be doing that too. Or, dang, I wish I could be doing that. You know, like, it's so easy to fall into comparison. And so I said, you know what? This month, sis, you don't need it. Be creative, which is why I created the goal setting worksheet that I share with you guys, because now I'm able to write out, okay, how exactly am I going to make money this month? What am I going to do this month? I'm going to send out 3 emails here. I'm going to make up 1 discount code on the 3rd week of October. I want you guys to get very specific with your goals. Okay. Get specific with your goals. And yeah, so anyways, what's going on with y'all? Y'all can start typing in any questions you guys have. I just want to give you guys some encouragement, but take this as like real life and execute. You can start your business still this year if you have the desire. Now, if you don't have the desire to start this year, that's totally fine. But if you have the desire to start and you feel like, oh, I should have been started, now I feel like I'm down in the dumps. Listen, it's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. Okay, so let me share this link with you guys, and then I'll get to answering you guys' questions. And I'm not gonna be in here too long. It'll probably be a whole hour though, knowing me. But if you guys did not get a chance to attend or get the replay yet of the boutique intensive, I'm gonna say it like 5 more times. You need it. You need it. You need it. I'll say it 2 more times a little bit later. So here's the link to it. It's on sale right now. Again, it's 6+ hours of content. If you click the link, you'll see everything that's included, plus all the reviews that I've gotten so far from it. And I'm still getting more reviews because people are actually implementing the information now. And so definitely check it out. It's on sale for just a few more days. So definitely take advantage of that. And then it'll be full price after that. So with that being said, I'll talk more about it in a little bit, but check out the links. And for now, I'll answer some questions, and then I will talk more about it later. Okay. So if you're just joining in, just type your questions in the chat, and we are talking today just about business in general. So that's interesting. I fell into that and was getting down with comparison, less IG. Yeah. You know, Instagram, if you can limit your Instagram use to only using it to like get on and post about your business, then get off, or get on and like engage with your target audience and then get off. That's good. But I was someone, and I'm going to learn self-control when I get back on it next month. But for now, I was just someone who I just scroll, look, daydream, imagine, and then feel annoyed. And I had to stop. I had to just get off. So I feel like my followers and buyers are people I know and in my area. How do I expand? So you expand by being online. So that's normal if you are someone like you're not online, but the purpose of being online is to expand. And so with that, you be creative, right? You need to constantly be posting on social media. And if you don't have followers yet who are people that you don't know, utilize hashtags. I know you hear this all the time, but hashtags are actually beneficial. You definitely want to look up hashtags and look up and see, you want to go to who your target audience is, first of all. So who is your target audience? An example of a target audience is like working moms or college students on the go, a specific group of people. And from there, you think about what interests them, and then you post hashtags to find those type of people. I talk more about that in the boutique intensive. So I'm definitely enjoying the marketing side of the house in my new business. Like, it's getting the word out. Yay, keep it up. Yeah, marketing, well, you know, people have different strengths and things like that, but I think it definitely gives room for creativity. And you need to be creative when you're marketing. Just think of different ways to get yourself out there, to get yourself known. She says, should I still be buying inventory if what I have is not selling? I definitely think you don't want to, if you're not selling anything and you've already like spent your budget for inventory, I would not keep buying, because whether you have 2 things of inventory or 20 things of inventory, if you can't sell one thing, then you can't sell anything. So if you continue to buy inventory, but you're not selling, you're not going to sell that inventory either. So the issue is not your inventory here. The issue is your marketing, your selling. You know, are you reaching your audience? How are you communicating with your audience? How are you marketing? Are you utilizing email marketing? Are you just posting on social media and saying buy now? You know, how are you working in that? Have you checked out, Stacy? I have a replay up of my marketing webinar. I left it up on my channel. It's about an hour of me just like discussing why Instagram is not just enough and how to use other ways to market your business. Definitely go check that video out as soon as possible. She says, what licenses do I need to start a small lip gloss and eyelash company? It depends on your preference. If you want to have an LLC, then you can file for that. If you don't, you can just be a sole proprietor, but you're going to need to have a seller's permit to resell anything. If you're selling online, you're going to need a seller's permit. Any other questions? I can tell, you know what? I know I wasn't on here for a while. So I was on, so it feels good to be back on here. I think I wasn't on for a while because I was so, y'all, that boutique intensive was too intense for me, okay? It wore me out, honey. So I feel refreshed. I feel good to be back. You can apply for an LLC with your Secretary of State, You can launch with as many things as you want. You can launch with 4 things, you can launch with 8 things, 20 things, or 100 things. I think you should definitely start with your budget and figure out what your budget is. I don't think you should buy things. I don't think you should set a budget. What am I trying to say? Let me just say what I think you should do. I think you should buy and do anything in your business based off of a budget. So I think you should start a budget before you even start, and then you just do what you can afford. Because again, it's not going to matter if you buy 4 things or 100 things. If you can't sell one thing, that is, you know, that's that. So I think it's okay to have a small amount. I think a healthy amount to start is 6 to 8 pieces for small boutiques, but you can definitely do less than that. You can definitely do more than that. So there's not going to be a one answer for that. It really is up to you and your budget. Yes, ma'am. Check it out. You're welcome. I'm going to have a video up tomorrow that y'all going to love. Tomorrow? Yes, I'm going to get it up tomorrow. Y'all are going to love it. A lot of these questions will be answered. Hey, Jackie. Jackie, your name looks so familiar. Have you been using Fashion Go, Sharice? Oh, Tejan? Well, if you, I'm booked and busy for the whole month of October. I have a lot of things going on. If you are a current business owner, the branding and marketing workshop, which is a 4-week workshop, it starts on Tuesday next week. It's still up and open. I kind of stopped pubbing for it or marketing for it because I'm pretty much, good with who's in there right now. And the doors close officially tomorrow. So if you want to get in there, that's if you are a current business owner and you're looking to increase your sales before the holiday season so that you can sell out during Black Friday. That's essentially who that group is for. So if you want to do that, if you're a current business owner, you should definitely join that. Hey. But as of right now, you can go on my website. You can go on my website because I say that my schedule is full. But if you go to my website, NatalieNicole.com, I have like a section where you can sign up for one-on-one sessions. And I'm pretty sure I probably have like 2 or 3 more dates open for the month of October. And then I have some for November, maybe. So go to my website and you can know for sure that way. Because it's different things up there depending on what you need. Great questions. Do I have an email marketing course? I don't have a specific course on email marketing, but if you are a current business owner, I'll be teaching email marketing, social media marketing, branding, and Black Friday preparation during the branding and marketing workshop that starts on Tuesday. Oh, thank you. Here, let me get some links for y'all. Because I keep telling y'all to go here, go there. I don't want to confuse y'all. And if you're watching the replay, the links will all be down below for you guys. Okay, someone just asked about, hold on, y'all. All stuff is on my website, but I don't mind giving y'all the links as well. So just give me a moment and I'll get back to y'all's questions. If I skipped over your question, just ask it again, please, because it's a lot coming in. I'm trying to stay focused. Okay, let me just give y'all 3 links right now, okay? And number 1, if you guys have any questions about anything, ever about anything, I would say definitely always go to my website, NatalieNicole.com. When you go to NatalieNicole.com, I have so many things there that I feel like is pretty clear, but so many different sections there. And then if you don't see what you need, there's a little pop-up that says, hey, it's Natalie, you have any questions? You can ask me what you need there. So anyways, I'm gonna read y'all's questions in a second. Here is the boutique intensive. If you are a aspiring boutique owner, you need to go there right now and get that before the price goes up in a couple days. Here is the branding and marketing workshop. If you are a current business owner and you are struggling with getting sales, you need to go there immediately because that closes tomorrow. And if you don't know where you fit in, you want to see just what's going on, one-on-one, whatever, here's my website. There it is. And then hopefully people can see that while I'm talking. I'm going to go and actually answer y'all's questions. Do you market on Facebook as much as Instagram? Absolutely not. I don't personally, just because, I don't really. So for Facebook, you definitely can. It just depends. So Instagram is good because you are able to easily get seen by other people who don't even follow you. It's a way to easily get seen by new followers. You can use hashtags and all of that. Facebook, I use Facebook if I want to create an ad. I'll do it through Facebook only, not through Instagram, but through Facebook and it post on Instagram in other ways. But as far as Facebook, I'll post when I have like new arrivals here and there. But I've decided that my Facebook is really for family and friends. So if some of you guys have been trying to add me on Facebook, I probably will deny you just because I try to reserve it for like family and friends and to keep it to people that I know. So I personally don't really market on Facebook that much. But if you have an audience there, definitely do it. Do I use apps to help you keep up with your posts? I don't use an app right now. However, I recommend an app if you have trouble with keeping up with your posts. I recommend the Preview app. And there's also another one that somebody told me about. I'm gonna give you a few different ones. Y'all can check them out and see which ones you like. So there's the Preview app, like I want to preview something. It's really good to get your Instagram post all together and to like see how your page would look and before you post it, but it cannot post for you. It's also a free app. There's also Hootsuite, Hoot Suite, Suite. Now that one, I don't know if it's free or not, but I believe it can post for you. You can plan out posts prior and then they can post for you. So check out those posts, check out those apps. What info do you need on your business card? Well, it just depends what you're using a business card for, but essentially you want your email, it just depends. Let me tell you why it depends. If I need a business card because I'm going to something like a trade show, because they sometimes ask, like vendors may want your business card, like if you're going to the fashion district or somewhere that they're going to have to like do business with you, then on that small little business card, I will include my website, my email, my phone number, and my address, either my P.O. box or a physical address that I can get merchandise to. That's a business card. If I want to just be doing like word of mouth marketing, I won't have a little tiny business card. I would have a little, like not a little, but like a square sized promotional card. I'm trying to see if I have one with me, but I don't. A square promotional card. And on that promotional card, I would have pictures of my product. I would have a very small discount code. I would have my website and maybe an email if I want them to email me. If I don't want them to email me, then I'm not going to put my email on there. So that's how I would do that. How did you get over, push through your fear once you decided to quit your job? Child, I just did it. So honestly, how I did it was I was teaching the School of Boutique Bosses at that time, and that was my first time ever teaching a course. And I was talking with my students at the time. I had like 6 or 7 students at the time. I don't remember how many it was, but I love them all. If you're here, hey y'all. And I told them, I was like, y'all, I'm gonna quit my job tomorrow. And I told them I'm so scared, and they just pushed me to do it. So I just had the encouragement to do it. So I had community to help me. And also I was just fed up. So I had to just make a decision. Yeah, fear comes in a lot of different ways throughout your business career. Okay. It's going to be there in the beginning all the way until you die. Literally, fear creeps up at all times. But I know that I have the power because I've overcome it so much already. I have the power to say, you got to go get out. And I just kind of push through it. Thank you so much, Stacy. Influencers are cool, Carly. Influencers are cool. You want to find somebody who their audience is also identical to your target audience. You also want to see, have they already been posting like sponsored posts and how much engagement has that post gotten? If they have like 100,000 followers or whatever, and they get a lot of likes, like thousands of likes always, but when they post a promo, they only get 2 likes. I know that my post is not going to do well with them. So I'm not going to waste my time paying. But if I think that it will be a good return on my investment and I believe that they have identical to my audience, then I would pay an influencer. So I think you and Jen should teach a paid class together. I was thinking of the other day as well. I got to reach out to her and see if we can set something up in the new year. Whoa. I used ads for a few days just to see how it works. I read a lot of reviews about Facebook ads. People are not crazy about the upgrade on having viewers, but not actual sales or increase. Yeah, so as far as the ads go, Jackie, you have to be very strategic with the ads, not just posting ads, but you need to make, I don't know if you're going to know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to say it and hope that you understand. When you're creating ads, you can do something called a custom audience. And with a custom audience, you can literally target people who are specific. You can target people you can retarget people who've been to your site before. So the first time you run an ad, and first of all, when you start off running ads, you don't really know what you're doing anyway. So I suggest that you start with small dollar amounts. It's going to be testing until you finally see what works, right? And so the way that I do ads mostly is I will target people who've been to my website before. You will be more likely to get a sale if people are already familiar with your brand than you would if you would just target an ad to someone who is a cold audience, someone who doesn't know who you are. So when it comes to posting ads, you want to be doing like retargeting ads, targeting people who have been to like your website or your social media or even to your checkout page, people who have seen other previous ads. You can get very specific with your ads. And so I don't think that it doesn't work. I think that people don't have enough experience with it. Hopefully I'm not talking too fast for y'all. I'm trying to slow down, but y'all know how that go. How much of a notice did you give people before you launched? So I'm different. So I teach you guys a little bit different than how I did it because I had a very unusual experience. I didn't tell anybody before I launched. I told them when I launched. I just said, hey, I'm here. I didn't do any before the scenes. I didn't do anything like that because I just didn't think to do it. I wish I had. I think because I did so well when I launched, I know that if I would have given more of like a coming soon, give me your email here, I could have kicked off quicker than I did. But I got sales immediately. And I didn't tell anybody in advance at all. They knew the day of when I told them that I'm open. Yay. No, that's not too long, Gabby. She says, I'm launching in 17 days. I've already started marketing. I have a countdown on my website. Is 17 days too long? Absolutely not. It's not too long at all. I would say continually lead people to your website. Hopefully you're obtaining emails on your coming soon page. Hopefully. And then within a week or so of launching, just start engaging with your email list, giving them like a little preview, giving them like things like that. Sharnika says, hey, Natalie, please allow us to purchase the replay on that email marketing event that you are hosting on Tuesday. So it's not one particular event. It's a 4-week session. It's a 4-week thing. So the email marketing one is not going to be until week 2. It's going to be week 2. So that won't be until like 2 weeks from now, but it'll be closed on Friday. So if I do a replay, it would not be until the whole thing is over, and the whole branding and marketing workshop is not over until October 29th. So that would not be until next month if I were to give y'all a replay, but I'll consider. No, as far as any other licenses, it's going to vary by state. So I would not know unless I know specifically where you are located. But because we're not, coaching one-on-one, then I would just definitely say reach out to anybody in your state. Either go to your tax controller's office, check in with them, or go to your Secretary of State. If you want to know specifics of what other things you might need, then we can set up a coaching session. I can look into it for you. Okay, I understand. Okay, well, so I may have a replay for that, but it won't be until like the end of November, just so you are aware. So it might be a while. Create a website for a low price. I love Squarespace. I think you should try out Squarespace, but it depends on what your low price is. What is your low price? What is a low price to you? Yes. Hey. Thank you, Sharnika. I have your review that you left in the comments the other day on my website. Hope you don't mind I use your feedback on my website. She says, I was a part of the boutique intensive. I can attest to the fact that it is some gems that you may not know unless you purchase that package. Very valuable info. Yes, I give you guys the inside scoop for sure, because the boutique intensive replay, it's not just telling you guys how to launch. I taught you guys what I knew when I launched, but also what I've learned over the past year and some months of being in business. How long has it been now? It's been 1 year and 3 months now. So, what was I saying? So I would say if you're serious about getting started and you want the keys to get started and you want to be successful when you start, then it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Okay? No-brainer. She said, I think I may have been shadow banned on IG. Probably no new followers. I was getting up to 100 new followers a day. Were you using like a third-party service to get followers? Because they have been blocking those and banning those. Come on, Jackie. Get on YouTube. I have a YouTube masterclass, right, that you can get on my website. And I think it's let me see if I have the link. I'm telling you, if you go to NatalieNicole.com, you'll see everything that you need, because I taught a whole class. I don't know if you already have it, but I taught a whole class. If you guys go to my website, NatalieNicole.com, and go to shop entrepreneurship resources, you'll see a lot of stuff there. But let me see. I have a YouTube class. Yep, here it is. I'll give you the link. Here you go. I posted my IG. I'm not getting any type of engagement like before. So what were you doing before to get engagement? And what are you doing? And what have you changed now to not get any engagement? Are you posting the same things? Or is your audience getting, tired of seeing what you're talking about? You might need to switch it up. It just depends. Can I get the link to discuss about licensing, please? I'm gonna give you a link to my website. Well, let me see. What can I feel like right now, I feel like a customer service secretary. Okay, let me see 1 second. Let me pull up the caller ID for you. That's how I feel. Go to my website because I don't want to find a link. I want to answer y'all's questions and not be too caught up in other stuff. So go to my website, natalienicole.com. I can't even find the link to my own website. Here it is. And when you go there, I guarantee you'll find what you need. And if not, there's a chat box that'll come up. When you respond to that chat, it comes to my phone. We can be talking like we're texting. I was a little worried. I'm so excited. You taught me so much. Yay. Let's get it, honey. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. You say you weren't? I need to, well, I'm not sure. Reach out to Instagram though. I'm not sure. Or maybe you feel like you're, I don't know. Stacy, you think you're banned? Why do you think you're banned? Just because followers have gone down? Have you changed any of your actions? Why, Jackie? Why is that? She says, I do a lot of IGTV, but this YouTube, I have one foot in front and one right behind me. Listen, the thing I love about YouTube is, so it's like twofold. It's kind of like you have two jobs at once. So if you're using IGTV and doing a lot of things like video and stuff like that, hey, Leah, and you are using it to get sales, like you're doing videos to get sales, you need to be on YouTube, because with YouTube, you'll do two things, right? You'll market your business and you'll get sales for your business. And you also can get a check from YouTube, like two things, two payments. It's a beauty. What do you think about using Pinterest as a social media outlet? I have heard good things about using Pinterest as social media, especially when you're going to be selling something that's going to be real visual. I think if you can get it together and understand how Pinterest works, maybe watch a few different videos about Pinterest and using Pinterest as like a way to sell merchandise, I think it can work. I have never used it for that purpose. I think I attempted to at one point. I couldn't figure it out, so I stopped. But I think I've heard good things about it. So so I will check it out. What course did I need to get that included the email marketing? The branding and marketing workshop starts next week. It closes on Friday, tomorrow. It starts on Tuesday. The branding and marketing workshop. Okay, look, Jackie says she loves Pinterest. Her sales are from there, not IG or Facebook. Okay, Jackie, I'm about to tell you, make a video about this and tell them to go to your video. Come on, make a video. Because I don't know how it works, so I have no idea how that works. So that would be a good thing for you to make a video. You should like make a video about it sometime this weekend and have it posted by next week. I think you should definitely do that. And title it something like how to increase your sales before Black Friday, or how to increase your sales before the holidays. That'll get you some views. Should you get a business credit card if you just started a business? You can. I've heard people suggest that. I don't have a business credit card at all. I just have a business debit card because I personally just want to use what I make and not go like in debt for my business. However, if that's your cup of tea, you definitely can. I've heard people talk about, you know, having one of those. Okay. Any other questions? That was great. An overload of questions at one time. Enjoyable. Okay, you guys. Well, y'all can keep asking me questions if you have them. If not, I'm going to get off early. It's only been 30-something minutes, but I can definitely get off now. Get off? I don't know what I just said. What about investing? Y'all, my hair, it's time for me to do a little refresh, okay? But yes, you guys, I'm gonna say it one more time before we go. Y'all can keep asking your questions though, but the boutique intensive, you guys should definitely get the replay of it. If you want to know, you're welcome. Listen, I completely understand because I used to be there as well. If you want to know what is all like talked about at the event, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. And then you guys can check it out for yourself as well at the links that I provided above, and I'll post it once more. And so at the boutique intensive, it's basically 2 different days. And so what you'll get when you sign, when you get the replay of it, is you'll get a PDF file with 3 different links, the complete boutique workbook, which is basically your guide. Let me show you what it looks like. It's your guide to starting your business, right? Because it really like sets out, here it is. It sets out for you what you need to be doing. And so it's cute, it's branded. And here's a table of contents in case you want to see what we, oh, that's not it. I copyrighted it because we got to be careful, protect our stuff. And then here's a table of contents. So behind this is so much information back here that I want to show you because, you know, you can get it in the replay. And so did you reach out to me the other day? I feel like I heard somebody reach out to me who had a handmade business as well. But yeah, so in the replay, and I'm gonna talk about some things. As I talk about what's on here, I'm gonna point out some things to you guys as well to take for yourself. But as far as so it's day 1 and day 2. So in day 1, you'll learn everything from how to brand your business. And I feel like when I talk about branding, I don't know if you guys know, hey Terrence, I don't know if you guys really know how important branding is for your business, because I feel like people don't really jump when I say branding. Y'all should be jumping at branding, because literally the beginning to your marketing problems is like your branding, right? You're targeting, if you're on my email list, if you're at my marketing webinar, you've heard me say this countless times over the past week or so, but you can't just be saying, hey, buy now, and then you expect everybody to just buy it from you. You know, why should they buy it from you? You know, what is the point? How are you going to be adding value to their lives? And so people are like, well, how do I provide value? Well, when I teach you in day 1, you'll learn everything about how to brand your business, but more specifically, the reason how to do that, the way to do that is to define your target audience. You have to have someone that your item is targeted to, right? Yesterday, I went to get a new car. I didn't end up getting a new car. Every time I go to get a new car, they just annoy me. So I just leave. So I went to get a new car yesterday, and I think car salesman, the guy actually told me, he's like, you're really good at this. You should become a car salesman. I'm like, get on my face. But anyways, the car salesman, they're like master manipulators, but also master branding and marketing strategists, right? They do their job well, or they try to, but they don't get by with me. And so they ask you a lot of personal questions in the beginning if you don't notice. And what they're doing is they're quickly assessing who you are so they can like easily sell you a car. When they know more about you, your target audience, when they know more about you, then they're able to sell you what you need. And so they are perfecting the art of understanding and defining your target audience, and then presenting value to them. And so you should be doing that as well in your business. This is not like just, hey, buy me, you know, why, you know? And so I'll teach you how to define your target audience, and then also how to legally form your business. So as far as if you need an LLC or not, how to form your LLC, how to form your sole proprietorship, which one you do need to get. It's not hard to find a target audience at all, because you're not finding someone, you're defining who are you selling to. I can be selling this to 5 different audiences. It's not about the actual clothing. It's about how are you marketing yourself? How are you branding your business, right? iPhone and Samsung both sell phones, or Apple and Samsung both sell cell phones, but they both marketed themselves in different ways. Apple stands out because they've defined themselves in a specific way. They have a specific audience, right? And so it's not difficult at all. It just takes some work. And so if you can't figure out how to do that, then definitely come and get the replay, because I'll teach you. We'll go through a specific marketing exercise. I'll ask you a series of questions to help you specifically pinpoint who your target audience is, and you get to decide who that person is. It's your choice, right? You're the one creating the business here. It's your decision. And so we'll talk about also how to pay sales tax and how to get your seller's permit. Also how to budget, prep, plan, and purchase inventory, because I'll answer that in a second. Your inventory, again, falls in line with your target audience. And so you should not just be buying clothes because you like how the clothes look, because you're not going to be the ones buying the clothes. And you're not selling any clothes because you bought it for your own personal taste, and you're not the one buying it, right? You're not in business for yourself. And so again, when it comes to buying inventory, it is strategic. So you're thinking constantly about who is my audience, right? I tell you about the difference in the boutique intensive, but I can explain what a sole proprietor is in a second. And then also we'll go over how to create your website. In-depth Shopify, how to make your Shopify website. And then lastly, on day 1, you'll talk about how to price your inventory, which I have a video up also about how to price your inventory, but we go more in depth, and that's just in day 1. And yes, you guys, I know it's a lot of information. It's 3+ hours on day 1, which is why you have a replay, and which is why you have a complete boutique workbook, because basically I have I have outlined every single thing with table of contents. Go to page this, go to page 5, now go to page 8. And it's very strategic and very organized. It's not anything like this here where I'm just talking to y'all, hey, what's going on? Because when I'm teaching, the chat is like minimized and ain't nobody typing in the chat either. They're all like attentive. And so it's kind of like how I run my classroom, like as a real life teacher, in that same fashion. And so it's very organized, and which is good because it'll help you stay on track. And then day 2 is still finishing up Shopify. That's a 2-day process because I want to go in depth with that. And then also all about marketing. The rest of day 2 is just about marketing. Yes, it's definitely not free because I sat for 6 hours to teach. So it's definitely not a free course at all. And I don't mind saying it's not free. Let me explain why I don't mind saying it's not free. So I taught that lesson. I don't know if you guys can imagine. I don't know if any of you are teachers. If you're teachers, then you can definitely imagine. But I don't know if you guys can imagine on a weekend teaching for 6 hours and then having to go back to work on Monday. And so because I was able to charge for it, I was able to take the next couple of days off because I was so exhausted from teaching so much. So that's why I have to charge for it and now, although it's a replay, I'm charging for it now because people already paid their coin. Why would I make them pay and everybody else get for free? That's not fair. So yes. Anyway, so that's that. That's kind of why it's not free because y'all, I was tired. Okay. And also when you invest, you kind of take it more serious as well. And that was like one of the first webinars, you guys, where like almost everybody who registered actually showed up. Can you believe? And I'm sure you probably can't believe this, but when people sign up for some webinars, sometimes they don't show up. And it's like, okay, now my time is wasted as the presenter. This was one of the first ones where like almost everybody showed up besides like 10 or 15 people. So I knew that it's most beneficial, you know? So I posted the link, but here's the link again. And so you can click the link because I don't want to say the price because it's going to change in a couple of days. And I don't want people to say, well, in your video, you said, so click the link. It's on sale right now, but the price is going to go up in a couple of days. So definitely click the link for access to that. But day 2 is all about marketing. And as I finish up talking about this, we'll talk more about marketing here face to face. But we talk because I want you guys to listen about what's being taught because I feel like some of the things that I taught about, people don't even think about doing when they start their businesses. And so all these things are things you should be doing as you're building your business. And so we talk about how to create the perfect launch day email because you should send, if you're gaining an email list right now, you should send them an email as soon as you're open. You want to have like a constant, like just consistent line of communication with your email list because you don't want to just go to them when you want to make a quick buck one weekend, right? You want to consistently stay in contact with them. And that can be difficult and I'm not perfect. You know, I've been trying lately to randomly provide value to my email list so that when I want to sell something, they're like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. So that's that. But also how to set up email marketing on your website because that should be set up in 3 different ways before you launch and when you launch, and then also in 2 spaces as a pop-up and just also on your website. And so I teach you how to make that placement on your Shopify in those different spaces. We'll talk about pre-launch marketing, which is how to prepare your boutique for sales before you launch. And I'll give you strategic Instagram strategies for that. And then also post-launch marketing, how to continually make sales after launching your boutique. Because of course, we don't just want to do great our first month. We want to do good month after month after month after month. And then we'll talk about specific strategies for social media marketing, specific strategies for continually utilizing email marketing for sales, because y'all know, I'm a firm believer in that every email equals a sale, even if it's only $20 or it could be $100. But every email, if it's of value and if you're including the correct things, which I tell you what to input, I can't think of the word, then every email should equal a sale. And I didn't do that in this video. That was another video. And then the last and final thing is then ending with my favorite, budgeting and financing to become a full-time entrepreneur. I'll teach you strategic budgeting to become a full-time entrepreneur because again, it's just a budgeting issue, not really money. You know, every percent, y'all, I love talking about math now because y'all know I taught math. Every percent is out of 100. And now we all know that, right? Out of 100%. And so when it comes to budgeting, you literally have the power to give a percentage amount to whatever you want. You can give 2% to a bill. And yes, 2% in the beginning might not be a lot of money, but as your business grows and grows and grows, 2%, hopefully, God willingly, will turn into $100, right? When you're making enough money. And so whatever you want to do, you can include in your budget. So I'm gonna talk about this in a video I'll put up tomorrow, but I'll kind of tell you guys now. When it comes to budgeting, you want to think about how much money will you spend on inventory. This is like after you launch. How much will you spend on inventory? Now, how much will you allot for marketing and ads? How much will you allot for your website? Like to keep up with Shopify, it's not free, right? You have to pay a monthly fee for that. And how much will you allot to, what's the other thing? Oh, like business materials, like constantly getting like a planner and pens and shipping materials and stuff like that. And then me, I allot a certain percentage to a bill. I've done that since the very beginning. 5%. I've given 5% in the very beginning to either a bill or to my savings account. And of course, in the beginning, that's not going to be a lot of money. But again, as you grow, that turns into a bill is paid. Okay. So it's up to you how you do your budget. You know, you are in control here. It's your business. Woo, so that's that. So it is up now. People got first access who were on my email list. They got it actually 2 days ago, I think it was. Was it yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday. You guys, my day's been running together. And so, yes, it's up there now. It'll only be on sale for a few more days. And when y'all can click on the link and see, I have a few reviews, about 6 reviews from people who were there in the flesh, and they give you their honest opinion about what they think about the class. And so now, of course, it's all positive, but it's still their honest opinion. So y'all can go check it out and see what they think before you decide to invest. And it is an investment, but just know that I don't think you can get anything else. First of all, I'm probably crazy for charging only what I'm charging, because it should be like worth a couple $1,000s in my opinion. However, I can honestly believe and say that with this, you won't need anything else, right? Now, I also think you should invest in coaches. I myself have a lot of different coaches. Whenever I do something new, I hire a new coach. I get a new coach for that new thing, and I invest thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars into my coaches, just because I want to be able to make that day. I want to be able to make that much money one day. So I kind of invest. I always say, sow where you want to go. I sow where I want to go. If I'm paying them that much money, I expect to make that much money also when I'm done working with them. That's my idea about it. So the amount that this thing is charged is not actually what it's worth. So it's on sale right now, and soon the price will go up because I know what it's worth, and you will see a return in your investment. So that is that, you guys. Definitely check it out. It's going to be amazing. I wasn't going to give you guys a replay until later on, but I got so many requests for it. So there it is. So now there's no excuses for y'all. As y'all guys ask me specific questions, I'm going to lead you guys right on there or to my website. Obviously right here when we're on live, I don't mind answering all y'all's questions. But after that, I get a lot of emails after hours, and I just am so busy that I don't have the time to answer all of them. So please don't be offended if I just direct you to the link, to that link. So anyways, especially because my coaching, my one-on-one coaching starts at like $1,500. So it's either that link for that or my one-on-one coaching, and you know. So anyways, I'm done rambling. You guys have questions before I get off of here? If not, I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your evening because I'm getting sleepy. So let me know if you guys have questions. Somebody asked earlier, what is a sole proprietorship? A sole proprietorship is just when you and your business are the same entity, meaning you and your business are the same. There's like really no extra filing for it. And your personal assets are not protected or covered like they are in an LLC. Any other questions? Any other questions? Let me know. Let me know. If not, I'm going to go. If you guys think of anything, go to my website. You guys definitely, if people go to my website, the people who've been to my website and have chatted me, they know I chat them right back. So go there. I also now have chat on my Shopify website as well too. What am I saying? So y'all can definitely chat me and we'll talk and we'll chat that way. If you guys have other questions, I'll lead you to where you need to go. But y'all not asking no more questions. So I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy your evening. I guess y'all are just watching. I'm going to give y'all like 30 more seconds before I go. And anywho, I have a new video coming out tomorrow. I need to actually edit it, and I'm not going to edit it until tomorrow. I might edit it later on tonight, though, to be honest. So that'll be out tomorrow. So make sure you guys watch that. If not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you have not already, this is your first time coming to my live, make sure you hit the bell little button next to the subscribe button, because that's how you can get notified when I go live and have new videos. That way you'll never miss another live session. And you guys, we are holding true to the fact that I'm live once a week at least. So that is a blessing. And I've been posting videos every week too. So I'll have another one up tomorrow, and that'll be that. So if you guys have any other questions, Thanks for coming on. I will see you guys super, super, super soon in my video tomorrow. And then I'll come back live next week. So thank you guys for being a part of my channel. Does the replay expire? You mean the replay on my of the event? Oh, no. Lifetime access, because it's a lot of information. I really suggest that if you get the replay, you take like, if you get the replay, what I suggest is like you go to your calendar immediately and mark off days that you can sit and really sit through, because I don't know if you want to sit through and do like how we did and sit through the whole thing in one day and 2 days. You can. I suggest kind of like doing it over a week span, and as you're doing it, taking notes and then implementing. And so it never expires. Make sure I would suggest also you print out the Complete Boutique workbook and use that as like your like itinerary or like agenda in a sense to getting your business started. And so it will never expire unless, it should never expire. So no. Definitely get that ASAP. And there are different payment options on the site as well. So, just throwing that out there. But anyways, thank you guys for coming. Love you guys so much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys. Be blessed.